Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and I am here to host the MRL Challenger Series here for race number 9 of the season. And boy, oh boy, we are getting close to the regular season finale. Just one more race until that time, and it is a dead heat for the cutoff. Remember, we only get top 8 here in the actual playoffs, and we have a tie. Yes, you heard that correctly. A tie for the final points paying position. We have Fire Slayer in P6 in the championship, 22 points above the cut. Sauce, 13 points above the cut. And then both Coyote and Xander are on the cut side with 0 points separating them. Liv Morgan fan is 16 below and Monster 39 below. It is going to be so, so close. Tonight we are at the Brickyard, the infamous for some and famous for others track with some favorites coming into this race. We have, of course, the hometown boy Packers that is going to be starting in P4 right there. But also we have a couple of new drivers starting with us tonight. That is actually going to be, well, Gio is making his second race, but Little Dark Buck here, T-Buck in case you know the old name. But yeah, unfortunately, some were DNQs. Agent Orange is one of them, as well as Bad for You. So let's get this party started, shall we? So with that, we are going to get the timer on rolling here. But as you can see, we have some very interesting starting positions for our points paying tie. Tied for points right here. Xander starting P11. And if we go on down here, Coyotes P12. Much like in points, they're starting right next to each other. Weird how that works out. So it's going to be on them in order to go up through the ranks and make sure that they can actually go all the way through and get some stage points. Stage points is going to be so, so critical here when it comes to these very short stages. 50 laps is what we are on docket for tonight. This race is actually a rather quick one. Nathan, very interesting question. Who's on pole? Well, I'm about to show you. So as we are waiting for the lobby to go in, looks like always Eric is going to be lobby host. Cycling up through, Story Square is going to be our last person on the grid. Our pole position is Chapman here with a 51.316, and going all the way up here, P2 is actually Monster with a 392. Oh my goodness. That was very close for those guys. So let's go on in here and see what we have in store. Oh, Nathan, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, for anyone that doesn't know, Agent Orange did not, unfortunately, was not able to get in. He was actually, well, internet outage right before the green flag. So, very unfortunate for one of our favorites going into this race. Making a part-time appearance here is Nathan, but we do have a couple of other drivers here. Chapman going to be leading us to green, but we do have two onboards, which is from Geo and Bassbuck's perspective. So let's take a gander and see how they are going to rock and roll here. Because I love this camera shot that I'm about to go on right here. You can see just how close it is here in the brickyard. You're going to be seeing everyone going three. We're already going to go three wide, and you can see just how tight it is all the way up here. There's going to be one person hitting the outside wall, but everyone holds on to it, and just how quickly things can change. All of these drivers trying to move forward. You can see the draft is going to be very powerful. This is a very much a draft track. The 74 goes a little wide, hits the 22 off the track. And that actually allows the 99 of Packers to go on through. There's the 21 of Hamilton with the 11 of Always Eric trying to go on through below. Don't look out now, but we have last week's winner of Cyber trying to make a... Oh, I think we have a caution already. Not sure what the... Oh, I do actually see what the caution was for. It was actually on Gio's perspective. So trying to go on back here to them, and it is these three drivers all the way here in the back. 19, looks like the 7 and the 10 were involved with that. So lap one disaster here, coming out, bringing the caution out here. So that is not what the 7 is looking for. Because remember, he is actually in 10th place for points right now. He needs to get a move on in order to get to where he needs to be. All right, so it allows for some people to get some tires here. Um, and we do see some people pitting, some people are not. So we're going to have a little bit of a mixed bag of drivers up here. Looks like, according to the screen, the top 6 did not pit. So it looks like Story Square, where that green number 20 is right there, is our last person that did not pit. So let's go on back and see from the back cam right here to see just how wavy these drivers are. There are some that go up the track a little bit. Looks like the 10 and the 20 right there. That may be another caution right there. No caution for that. Okay, well, it looks like to me, very unfortunate. The 10 just did not get going. The 7 got collected. The 19 got hit onto the apron, and there's just nowhere to go. So very unfortunate for those guys right there. But now we see these drivers trying to get back to the ring of it, and you can see 3 wide. Take it or leave it, I guess, is what we're seeing. The 89 going to duck on in right there. Oh, he is very, very close. Yeah, Gio coming in with the chat saying that saying very cross with a 19, so I can totally understand where that's coming from. So you can see just how aggressive things can be. And that's just lap 1 of this run. Oh, the 11 getting pushed up the track a little bit. The 74 is going to be going down low. That is going to open the door for 2, 3 people to go on by, and the 11 is saying, hey man, let's go here, clapping the outside wall, gonna go 4 wide, almost going out to the backstretch. Oh my goodness, the 20 just trying to get a little bit of draft, the 44 right there, the 11 trying to stop the bleeding, and you can see just how, like I said, oh my goodness me, the aggression being put into these turns. The 20, I think, hit the outside wall right there, going into the turn. He's going to hit the apron a little bit. The 51 is going to get clapped, trying to get onto the draft a little bit, and now we're going to see a little bit of a mix-up in terms of where everyone is. Battle for the lead here. The Chapman up the track a little bit. Memory is currently out of the picture in terms of the points peg positions. No way he's going to make it on points. He has to win. He's currently in that spot if this was the last lap. But don't look now. We have our current points leader right here in the 18 of basketball here in P3. So look at that. Oh, a little bit of contact between the teammates right there. The 70 and the 90 are teammates, mind you. But look at this. All these drivers, minus out the 18, has yet to win a race this season. What a field day they would love to have if they were able to lock up their championship or playoff hopes in with a win tonight. Just look at that. That is 8 deep right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at. Looks like Cyber is going to be the caboose on this train. Make that 9. I apologize for miscounting there. So that is the back 9, or front 9, I should say, trying to lead the way. The 54 going a little bit low on the 21, trying to make up a little bit of spots, but he's able to hold it stout. The 22 losing the most out of all of that. 44 and the 11, the 51 as well, trying to make up their way. Let's go on board with the 99 back here as they are now getting into the draft of all of this. Looks like everyone kind of getting into a little bit of the swing of things now. Unfortunately for the 7 and the 10, I'm seeing from their onboard that they are totally out of it. Going into lap 9 of this stage, 6 more laps to go. Packers here, the hometown boy. Very unfortunate that he's back here, but hey, you know, Packers has performed miracles before. We're maybe looking at the elusive Packers podium here. The 21 making a spot up for P2. He is absolutely rolling right now. Here is the 1. This is... we actually have a very interesting scenario here. Only 8 points separate the 18 and the 1 for the regular season championship. And for anyone that isn't aware, you earn 15 playoff points for winning the regular season. So if you can actually get that points paying position, you are actually pretty much set throughout the entire rounds, which is the round of 8, round of 6, and then the final 4. 15 playoff points could make or break your playoff hopes. Ooh, as we see a little bit of aggression from the 74, the 18 is going to clap. Oh, and he's going to be totally losing a bunch of spots. That's going to be to the one's advantage here. Look at this, the IndyCar line from the 78, the 21 is going to get to the outside here. Will he try to make the pass on the outside? He's going to try, and he is there. But unfortunately, the 89 is going to be there to try and take that position from him. Thank you, everyone, for watching right here. We have 5 laps to go in this first stage. The 21, a little bit too ambitious right there. BS, welcome, man. Been a long time. Scraping the outside wall. Unfortunate for him, he will not be able to collect a good points paying as the 11 kind of goes in a little bit too deep. Oh my goodness. This is on low draft too. Might as well. I should probably say that. Low draft is crazy here. We're seeing everyone getting really aggressive. This is looking to be a battle of who can get the best run. Ooh, big move by the 90 to try to take below the 1, but the 1 actually blocked. The 22 is going to be up the track a little bit. Will he hit the wall? No, he will not. So he's able to maintain his momentum on the high side, but unfortunate for him, it is a very lonely line as we're going to go 3 wide. Oh my goodness, is that going to be the wall? The 22 is going to hit, the 11 is going to hit the wall with the 21 and the 11 spinning. Oh my goodness, we have a caution. Will that end the stage? That will end the stage. Alright, so looks like Memory with the stage 1 win. We have Always Freedom, P2, looks like Cyber, P3. Oh my goodness. So that was just stage 1, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what's happening in stage 2. A little bit, yes, I am a little bit sick. I am finally tested negative for COVID, so finally was able to get that out of my system. But I still have like a little bit of congestion here, a little bit of the dry mouth as well, so just trying to get everything back in order here. So, yeah, that caution that we just saw will end the stage, and now we're going to be into a little bit longer stage 3 here. Chapman will be lining up here in P4. It looks like that is our pole sitter, with a 78 of Memory being in P3. Yes, I did. It was a bit of a mess, I will say that. It's kind of as we are looking for the start of this run right here, everyone's racing for that bottom line. The 44 getting way too low. Oh, Story Square, the 54 is going to hit the wall. And everyone is going to swarm to the bottom. The 54 of Xander, I am not sure who he has to work with in order to have a good run. But this is very Xander-like. He is battling with the cut line here, trying to get into the playoffs. He is on the cut, P9 in points right here. BS, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But you can just see the aggression. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened back there? The 21. Oh my God, it's a big pile up. What the heck happened? Was that a lag spike? It looks like it was. I am not sure who that was, but that was indeed a lag spike. Oh, it was the 7. Oh, well, that would explain it. Oh my goodness. It looks like for me that was a 7 lag right there, so that would definitely explain that, if that was what happened. So yeah, definitely. Looks like everyone is going to be some pitting, some won't, so this may be a battle of attrition right here. So let's see here. This should be lap 4, if I do believe, of stage 2 here. Memory is working to try to get the win here for the stage. 12 laps to go in this stage. Winning a race means a ticket to the playoffs, and that is exactly what Memory wants to do. But the 90 has other plans. He also wants to win in order to make sure that he has a spot in the playoffs as well. Oh my goodness, the 90 getting way too low. Trying to get the run right there. Here comes the 51. Oh my goodness. Here comes Coyote all the way down, passing 1, 2, 3 positions. And that will absolutely maybe get him to the spot right there. The 22. Oh my god. Another big wreck. What the heck happened? Looks like the one caught the apron. The 18. Nowhere to go. Big wreck. And the Discord is blowing. I saw that Gio coming in through chat saying he oh, the Red Sea parted. Well, that was the one of Cyber getting on the apron and just calamity corner, quite literally. So the 18 had nowhere to go, being caught up in that big pileup. Everyone hitting the apron. Oh my goodness. Anywho. So yeah, this just may be a battle of attrition here, making sure that you can actually just stay at the end and have something left of the car. We'll have to see how it's going to roll, though. 9 people watching. Thank you so much for coming on out. How many laps to go in this stage? Looks like we're halfway through lap 9 with 8 to go. The 74 getting kicked up the track over the 20, being kicked down low. The 90 getting crazy loose. Big checkup right here. That's going to be calamity corner right here. Oh my goodness. The 74 is going to stay high. Very courteous of him to just wall ride right there. He could have easily have came down off the wall and maybe have caused a wreck right there. But watch this through here as well. 3 wide going into this turn. It is not working on out for some people. A little bit of contact by the 44 and the 89 back here. So that is exactly what we are worried about. The 13's up high, but hey, look at that. He actually made it work. I didn't know you can actually run the wall for that 13, but hey, good job indeed. 54 as well, trying to not be on the top side here. It is very much a death sentence. It looks like 54 is going to take it 3 wide. He will get down to the bottom here. Looks like top 2 breakaway. The 51 is going to be in P2 with a the 0 is going to absolutely clobber the wall, and oh my goodness me, just hit the wall, and the 54 had nowhere to go. What can Cinder do? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that happened. And we're having some more issues back here. Oh my goodness. The 13's all out of sorts. The 19's spinning. The 54 is wrecking. Oh my goodness. What the heck just happened? This is the Brickyard. What's happening? I'm so confused. Anywho, so let's try to regroup ourselves. So our is that Superstar Story Spirit in third? Yes, it is. Clay, thank you so much. I apologize. Yes, Underdog is here. There is the 7 of Liv trying to get into the points paying positions for the stage. Story Spirit is P3 with Always Freedom back in the pack a little bit, being caught up in a couple of incidents. I heard someone hit the wall back here. Here's Just Ken, the 54. The 22 hits the wall again. He may be pitting himself right there. Oh my goodness me, and he does go down pit road. I am not sure what's happening at the Brickyard, but definitely it is calamity corner for some of these drivers. The 78, though, is doing exactly what he needs to do. This is definitely a must-win track for him because he is in a must-win position. To win here is to absolutely just continue his season. One more race after this at Road America, and that may do it for his regular season hopes. We'll have to see, though, because there's plenty of racing left. Coming to 4 to go here in stage 2. 50 laps in this race. It is actually a very short one, with the cautions actually making it a lot shorter. Kind of regrouping here. We're on board with... Oh, looks like Monster has called it a night. Unfortunate for him, he will not be finishing this race. So 20 started, 19 remain. Looks like Gio is back here with a bunch of our drivers. Looks like P3. Oh my goodness. Big drivers out of sorts. Looks like some are getting loose as the run goes on. The 7 and the 9 are working with one another right there. What position is Freedom in? I'm pretty sure it's like P16. He is not doing so well right now. Because he is all the way back. Oh, it was the 22. Sorry. Oh, there he is. So he is probably P19 right now because the 22 is on pit road. So he's unfortunately in P19. The 13 and the 54 back here, very un-Xander-like. Like I said, just unfortunate for him, just being caught up in the back of this pack. He's able to get 2 for the price of 1. It is a tough night for some, but some are actually just having just a whale of a time. The 78 and the 51 have been up front this entire stage, and look at these two just driving off into the distance. Of course, they are teammates, so they are doing, I'm pretty sure, a little bit of team game right here, knowing that Memory only has basically a win and you're in shot. So I wonder if there's a little bit of play for that. Looks like 20 of Source were getting pushed through the back of the pack, moving to P11 because Bass here is in P10, racing with our, well, he's actually his championship rival in the 1. Bassbuck has Cyber for company for the regular season championship, so those drivers are looking for actual points right here. The 18 working with Gio as well. The 20 trying to split the gap, and he will. Look at this. The 20 moving all the way forward. And he is actually going to get 2 for the price of 1, but he is going to have a little bit of help here. 18 of Bass getting kicked up the track, and that will be 2 positions right there. The 1 and the 44 trying to get past him as well. The 1 looks like we'll be able to do it off turn 2 because the 18 claps the wall. That allows the 44 on by for P11 right here. Moving a little bit forward, we have Liv Morgan Fan doing an excellent job here in P6. It looks like P7 with Sauce right behind him. Chapman right in front of him with Always Eric right in front of him. This is coming to the white flag in stage 2, ladies and gentlemen. So we see a big battle back here. Looks like the 74 B comp as well, not having as good of a run back here. Looks like getting a little bit tight off of the corner. It is incredibly hard to pass. The 13, ooh, big run. Big block by the 54 as well. This is for P13, mind you. P13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 in our camera shot right here. Here's Gio as well. A little bit of contact is going to help him on by, but he's going to be able to hold it a little bit of contact back because he got so loose. But it looks like the 7 was actually clapped the wall, so everyone is going to be able to gain a position from that. But moving in front of all of this is our, looks like the 22 is actually on track, by the way, is our leaders, which is eventually I'll get to, the 78 of Memory, who, after winning stage 1 and stage 2, looks like was actually holding up the field a little bit. You can see that P3 was actually able to close on in, but that won't be enough. The 78 will get the stage 2 victory. No points for Bassbuck, but looks like Gio will get some good points, finishing in P7 because of Sauce being able to pass him in that closing stint. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the 7 has called it a night. Oh my goodness! Liv, what the heck happened? Just Ken as well, coming on down. Oh my goodness, that is 2 drivers on out of this race. It's not even the end of stage 3. Stage 2, I mean. Oh, we do have confirmation. The 7 of Liv saying lagging on out. Oh my goodness. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the 13 stayed on out. Very interesting decision here. This could be catastrophic for some of these drivers. We'll have to see how it's going to... Oh, nope, he is going to get on out of the way. It's like, but he will be on the inside, which is going to be a little bit cumbersome here. But it looks like he's going to immediately just stay on out. Very, very courteous for our new driver here. So that is much appreciated here. Top of the hat to him, or tip of the hat, I should say. So 17 drivers are in this lead pack. This stint, you actually do not have to pit, technically. You will have to save fuel a little bit. And what I mean by that is you actually burn more fuel than you save here at Indy. This stage is 17 laps long, and that's exactly what you get for for your starting tank is 17. Since you burn more fuel than you save, you will have to save a little bit in order to save this entire run. So I'll have to see how this is going to work on out, because you definitely don't want to be the leader here. We've seen back in Season 1 Cup Series, Cyber have the fastest car, but just nowhere to go with it. He burned out so much of his fuel, he had to pit, and he went from first all the way to P8 or 9, I do believe. So definitely, these drivers want to get into a bit of a rhythm here in order to save just that little bit of fuel. It won't take much, but you definitely want to save, I want to say, a quarter to half a lap just to be safe. The 19 spinning in the background right there. I don't think I'll bring out a yellow if I can get to him eventually. Oh, I just saw the 20 hit the wall right there. Looks like the 18 trying to avoid. No, that won't bring out a yellow, as it's unfortunate for the 19. The 10 of Geo being all out of sorts, being the odd one out on this outside line. Just nowhere to go here for this historic racetrack. Thank you all so much for coming on out, by the way. We are coming to... we're currently at 16 to go in this race. Yeah, these guys are going to be looking at a little bit of strategy here, as the 78 and the 51 are looking to get an advantage here, much like what they did in Stage 2. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that they are looking at the team game here. Coyote knows that he is good on points because the 54 has had terrible stages, so he is good points-wise, but he doesn't necessarily need the win, but a win secures it. Meanwhile, Memory is 97. What the heck is happening with the 22 of Monster back there? Unfortunate for him. Oh, there he is. Looks like he spun. Not quite sure what happened back here, but no caution for that. Unfortunate for Monster. But yeah, let's go back to Memory. 97 points on out of the championship right here. A win would do wonders. It would absolutely be his season as the 22 and 19. The battle of the ages back here. So yeah, we have a solid line. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, the entire field is back here, as opposed... So this is the top 16, I should say, with looks like Freedom being the last on this list. Unfortunate for him. So this is the top 16, all in a line right here. Everyone basically just playing the waiting game. No one really be able to grab a run, apart from, looks like the 74 trying to push the issue a little bit. No, not quite able to make it happen. Looking to for others to make the mistakes for you to pass. Looks like the one is going to be able to do that for the 54 right here, as the 44 is able to snag at the bottom right here. That should be able to push the 54 back a spot, and he will. So that is exactly how it's going to have to work right here. Bassbuck being kicked up the line a little bit by the 20, as the 20 spins. Oh my goodness, the 20 spun. I am very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot get there fast enough. The 20 of Story Square spinning. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened? We just saw him have contact with Bassbuck. Let's watch the replay. So I'm going to be watching from Bassbuck's perspective. He was side by side with them. Let's take a look. He washes up in turn 3. The 11 takes it 3 wide. The 18 goes through. Oh, and it's just meeting in the middle. Story Square had nowhere to go. The 11 was down low. Bass is up high into the wall. Unfortunate for him, just being the meat in this sandwich. So what was 16 is now 15. Unfortunately, Story Square being kicked on out of that brings him to the rear of that with the 15 drivers remaining in this single file line. We do see a little bit of a battle for P2 potentially happening, though. You have the 90 of Chapman in the 9 back here, the 21 rounding out the top 5. A little bit of a breakaway with the 11 right behind. Um, I apologize. 12 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. These laps are climbing on down. I'm pretty sure everyone's getting the message that you will have to save just a little bit in order to make it all the way. Because both of my in-race reporters are actually watching the their number. Looks like Gio has a little bit better fuel mileage as he's still on 12, but Bass is on the 11 mark right here, a whole half a lap before we actually hit 11 laps to go. So he'll have to save a little bit here. I saw the 19 off of the wayside. Let's see how that's going to work on out. I think he was merging back up with the track. But yeah, very unfortunate for all of these drivers here. Looks like the 13 will be coming on down this time because remember, he did not pit this last time. Looks like 19 is coming on down trying to fix a very loose race car. Maybe really tight if he's hitting the wall. I'm not quite sure. The 78 though, still in P1. It is a BMM 123 right here, which is actually going to be a first for the Challenger Series. If this were to finish like this, we've seen this in Lights, we've seen this in Cup. We have yet to see it in Challenger, where we've seen a 1-2-3. But the 9 of Sauce getting a little bit ambitious. He tried to go on through the just coming on down with being chopped right there. The 11 hardcore blocking back here for what is this, P6 right here? The 11 of Always Eric trying to block hard for P6. Bassbuck right behind his championship rival of the 1 right behind him in P8. And don't look now, but it looks like they are actually still catching the drivers in front, so I wonder if they're even saving. That is my question mark here. It's going to be interesting to see if this will be a matter of who is actually able to have time to save. Looks like there are some that just don't care. If they're not in the championship picture, they're just not going to worry about it. So like probably the 21, he's running on a part-time schedule. He's just probably going for it. The 74, he has a win. He can go for it. The 18 as well. Bank on a yellow, you know? I'll be right back. I apologize. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I am still a little bit sick. A little bit of that congestion is still there, and talking actually builds it up. So it's really weird, but I apologize either way. So coming on through, it is going to be 8 laps to go this time. And you can see this line is now starting to form into a little bit of what I call the IndyCar line. A little bit of spaces in between, the 18 going really low on the apron. He has to watch that because the 1 is now going to be below him to go for that spot. He cannot afford to do that in the future, but he probably could just be saving the going to hit the wall right there. That is definitely going to be his big loss of positions right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people passing him, with Packers being the last one. But yeah, that definitely we're looking at a big shake-up here, as the 51 was actually able to get into P1 here, taking away a potential win from his teammate. A win and you're in, mind you, for his teammate. Clay, a wow is gone, saying a night to forget for Underdog. I'm very sorry, but Always Freedom is still in it. He's still in this front pack right here. In fact, let's go on board with him for a hot second. Here's our leader, and it looks like the 89 is just able to hold on back here with being in P15. Not quite the best night for your team right there, as the 10 gets crazy loose off the corner. That's going to allow the 54. Oh, Cyber even getting looser. That may be actually a good thing for the 10, who also got loose right there. So, hey, position 4, one of our returnees here, George Maroff himself of GMI, with one of his boys back here, the 54 is Xander. Not the best night for the 54, but definitely trying to get back up here in order to save a little, looks like a little bit of team communication, knowing that, hey, the 54 is a little bit faster, maybe letting him on by, not quite sure on that, but the 44 as well, trying to get on past. I'm pretty sure that's not intentional, but yeah. Big move by the 9 though, to get past the 90 of Chapman as well as the 21 of Hamilton. Moving forward, the 90 though hitting off the wall on the 21 as well. The 21 still in P5. In fact, they are still battling for position right there. Going to allow the actually the 21, strangely enough, to get past as they kind of meet in the middle right there. The 74. Actually being the best out of all of that to pick up a position off that, trying to get on past the 21 as well. Looks like he's going to have his teammate right behind him in the 90 to try and get another position. The draft will definitely help on out. He's going to look to underneath him, much like the 90 right here. The 54 is going to be down low. He has to watch on out here entering this turn. It is coming 5 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Big move off the track. I apologize. I apologize. I missed that. I was looking at how many laps to go. The 54 absolutely missing the corner. I have to take a look at that to see what exactly happened. So on board with Gio here, moving into this, going into the turn. Oh, I see what happened. Looks like the 54 tossed it on in, thinking he was clear. The 90 was still there because he also tossed it on in. And you can't just assume that happened. So definitely has to just know for the future. But yeah, with 4 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen, our in-race streamers here are actually P8 and P11, with Gio having the better of the two. Big wash up the track by the 44 Fire Slayer, the 11 of Eric. That may be a yellow coming on through. The 11 is still spinning. The 99 and the 1 back here as well. And will that be a yellow? No, it won't. Coming on through, we'll have to see exactly what happened here, because I totally missed that. So it looks like going to the corner, the 89 goes into the corner, gets tagged by the... So the 90 hit the 89, which hit the 10, which hit the 11, and the 89 is still up. Oh, sorry, the 44, I apologize. The 44 Fire Slayer being involved in that, the 1 as well. How is that not a yellow? I don't know. But we do have a race on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. You can just see how people are getting a little bit desperate here at the end of this race. It is coming to 2 to go this time by, and we have a breakaway, the top 5 breakaway here, trying to win. Any one of these drivers, the top 3 have yet to win this season. The only driver that has won this season is the 74, sitting back there in P5, but he is rolling right now. 2 laps to go in this race, coming on through this time. Will they be able to do it? The 21 still rocking, rolling. Here comes the 9, going into that IndyCar line with the 78 and the 78 with the 51, the 78 washing up the track a little bit. Here comes the 9 though. Remember what I said though, in terms of fuel. Fuel is going to be minimal here because we are on 2 laps to go. You burn more fuel than you save. The 51 tags the wall. The 51 tags the wall. The 78 is not there to capitalize. The 9 though, coming on through. Will he be able to look? Oh, the blocking being made by the 78 coming on through. Slow and fast out. The 9's going to gas it in turn 3. The 78 is there. He's going to force his way past. And the 74 is trying to be there, but he is going to allow his teammate in. Let's go on board with the 9. It looks like Freedom backed out right there. Let's go on board with the 9 here as we are looking to the white flag, ladies and gentlemen. This race is official here now. White flag is out. Coming into turn 1, the 9 and the 51 are both winless this season. The 78 is winless this season. Coming on through, it's going to be a battle to um, to the final corner. Everyone is going to be trying to get a little bit of draft here. We can see the 9, the 78 all moving forward. What is going to happen here in turn 3? Who's going to send it? Will we see the bumper? No, the 51 expected it, but the 9 did not do it. Will he send it into turn 4? He has to in order to make something work because he's not going to be able to get there at the line. Coming on through, he has the run. Will he be able to get there? Turning left, the 51 versus the 9. What's going to happen? He's not going to get there. The 51 will win at the Brickyard and solidify his spot in the playoffs. P2 belongs to Sauce with Memory in P3, winning the first and second stages. Oh, Memory unfortunately will only collect P3. Wow. That's what I was. That's what I was saying. Here comes the 19 and the 20. Unfortunate for them. Um, oh, these guys are still racing, mind you. The 22 is also done. It looks like so. Yeah, it looks like it was just a chain reaction, Geo. It looks like the 90 hit the 89, or sorry, hit the 44, which hit you into the 11. So we saw it live. That's what happened. Whew. So let's see. Let's see here. I'm seeing a lot of people upset in the Discord, and I can see why. Some people are also a little bit not too happy. Basilic already ending his stream, finishing in P8. So unfortunate for him, I will not get full results from him. But yeah, looks like we do have. Who are we waiting on? I'm not quite sure why we're still here. But Wildcard with the win finally coming on through, and that was a race of a lifetime, joining the likes of Cyber of UK to kiss the bricks here at the Brickyard. Fast lap goes to Hamilton with a 51.269. Nice. So let's get our top 3 up in here. So I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back. All right, we have our invites out for the party chat. We'll have to see. I had to. That was one of those things that you can only see to believe. They're coming to the end. Um, I cannot believe that. Some intrigue there at the end. Okay, so as we wait for everyone to join our uh, party here, let's kind of go on through the full results. So I apologize for this little scuffness right here. No one directly sent it to me, so I had to go find it myself. So give me one hot second as we wait for everyone to join here. Let's see. Is it hot in here or is it just me? So we already know our top 5, but in case anyone that didn't, it was Coyote, it was Sauce P2, Memory P3. P4 was Becom. P5 was Hamilton. P6 was Xander. Chapman P7. Basswalk P8. Geo P9. Cyber P10. P11 belongs to Packers. P12 Fire Slayer. Always Eric P13. Storesker P14. Monster P15. P16 Little Dark Buck. P17 belongs to Monster, I do believe. Nope. No, I just said Monster. P17 belongs to someone. I'm not quite sure who, but they didn't send me that. But we do know P19 and 20 is our DNFs for the night. That was um, Just Ken as well as the. I'll have to get it later. But oh well. Anyway, sorry for that scuffness, ladies and gentlemen, but we do have everyone up here into the booth. Oh, wow. That was a race here, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of strategy playing a part here, but we also have a very intriguing race on our hands because we have another new winner to add to the playoffs, and definitely not too late because it was almost a must-win, being tied for the cutoff. But let's start with our P3 finisher here. Memory, you got a copy with me, bud? Going good, Memory. Been a long time, my friend. I have not heard for. So let's talk about it here for a second. Memory, you won stage one and stage two. It looked like you had the car to beat, but midway through stage three, you get passed by your teammates by the 51. I thought there was a little bit of team games being about here, knowing that you were in a must-win. I thought the 51 was going to be kind of sitting on back and kind of acting as your rear gunner, but with after that happened, I kind of thought it was going to be gloves off. What was your mindset like with such a fast car? Well, it looked like it was really close there at the end because you had a little bit of a mishap going into two to go, allowed Sauce to get on by you. But either way, going on through, I mean, it looked like maybe a totally different shot from you guys up front. You in the 51 probably had the cleanest race out of everyone, as it was complete carnage in the back. Were you scared that there was going to be a late race yellow? Well, definitely. I'll tell you what, it came extremely close to that. Go ahead. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Oh my goodness. I oh, looks like reading from the chat, it looks like we're not able to hear you. Just kind of summarize what he's just said is that the right rear was essentially the important thing to worry about instead of fuel, which is I thought the complete opposite. I kind of forgot about the whole right rear thing. But B comp was coming, the nine was coming, and they were terrified of absolutely getting a late race yellow. So Memory, excellent job for getting a P3 here. We still have one more shot. Are you confident at Road America? Well, hey, if this this week well if this week was as chaotic as maybe next week will be, or vice versa. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes because we may have a crapshoot.
It might be a crapshoot. You never know road courses, and I think I just fixed it so people should be able to hear me now.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Memory. Thank you so
But
much,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Thank you very
P3.
much. I want to shout out to Be My Me Motorsports getting 3 of the top 5 and all 4 in the top 10, and two on the podium.
Hell yeah. So with that, we're going on to our P2 here. That is Sauce. Long live the Sauce, man. You got a copy?
Hello.
Well, hello, Sauce. Been a while since I've heard you up in our
Yeah,
podium celebrations here.
since
You
like the
were,
first race.
well, you were the talk of the town going into the last few laps. You were moving forward,
Really?
moving. Well, yeah, you were, because earlier in the stages, you were fighting from the back because you kind of got shuffled on out a little bit, and you kind of slowly, methodically moving your way forward. And in stage three, you found yourself in the top five, then P4, three, and two, one spot short. What was your car?
Almost. Yeah, I was in the trenches in the back, didn't qualify well. Done a few accidents. Once I got track position, I tried my best to stay out there. I had Hamilton behind me, a teammate, so that helped out a lot. And there in stage three, just had to save. I think it was three-fourths of a lap, and just I knew that Cody was saving Chapman. Maybe I knew they had to save as well. So just buying time till the end there. That's really all I was trying to do, and try to keep the car straight. But eventually got up there, and it was some good racing there. Those last few laps, was able to get. I knew Memory was going to throw a block there, so I kind of tried to cross him over there, got the position. So yeah, I just couldn't get the run out of four. Cody was doing a great job there, and I couldn't really get to his high side nor inside of him too well coming out of four. So, but yeah, good racing up there. I had a good time.
Well, excellent.
Obviously, once I got out the trenches.
Well, and much like I was gonna ask, Coyote here, because he actually made a couple moves to get out of the chaos. As soon as you moved up from the mid pack into the top pack, were you nervous at all for a late race yellow?
Honestly, I thought we were about to get it there with two or three to go. I mean, if it happened, it happened. So it wouldn't have surprised me. So I was really just trying to focus on my line. The car was on rails, and I was just trying not to smack the wall. Honestly,
Well, a lot of people did smack the wall, and that is actually how we almost got that late race yellow. But Sauce, I thank you so much for joining us up here. One spot short, but hey, that definitely had a good points day for you, as you were able to just advance yourself further into the playoff rounds. Uh, Sauce, are you confident in Road America at all?
yeah, I'm confident. As long as I could, qualify well and get track position early, that's really the main thing, and stay on track.
Well, there we go. Sauce, congrats on the P2, and now we move on to our
Appreciate you.
winner here, which is Wildcard Coyote. It's been a long time coming, Coyote. Coming short a couple times with you just being on the cut line going into this race. The heat was on, but you delivered tonight to advance yourself into the playoffs. Finishing second one other time before at Darlington, able to get one spot further up tonight. Are you? I mean, did you expect it was going to be here, Coyote?
Oh, absolutely. I had this one circled. It wasn't going to be around America. No, I do run good at Indy. I didn't know for sure. This package is a little different with Xfinity and low draft and stuff, but struggled last week to pass. But this week able to drive up from 12th and just pick them off one by one, and knew I had a pretty decent car. So yeah, man, hell yeah, I'm psyched to make the playoffs. That's for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. Much like I was getting on with memory here, going into the stages, you had some good stage points. With stage two finishing in P2, Xander, your championship rival to get into the playoffs, did not have a good day. I don't think he scored stage points at all.
Good.
Well, it doesn't matter now that you're
I know.
locked in. But that's what I was thinking. Were you playing the point game at all, like going into the stage, or were you always gonna go for the win?
No, it was going to be the win. I mean, the second stage, though, I was content just pushing. I felt like Memory and I were equal anyway. We kind of got away, and I didn't really care. But, I mean, yeah, when it came down, I was going to go for the win for sure. Yeah.
Well, in memory, it definitely worked on out for you. Sauce was coming there at the end. I thought for sure he was going to lunge there at the end of the last lap, but you had an excellent vehicle, being able to gap yourselves from the rest of the field at some different points of the stage, and you were definitely one of the fastest cars out there. I think that closes on out for the night. Guys, any final thoughts before we close on out, or?
Well, I'm just going to say I'm glad there wasn't one more lap because Sauce, you were coming, and it was like the Jaws theme music popping in my head, man. So I shaded down, kind of parked it down there. I kind of had to because I was so loose from saving gas. But
Oh yeah, I'd have
it
done the
was
same
fun.
thing. It
It
was
was
a good
fun.
race. I had a good time. I was bricked up,
Yeah,
baby.
no.
It was good.
I was
Bricked
waiting
up.
for you guys to make a move on each other because I would have bounced on it.
Well, definitely it was a spectacle out there. Having a bunch of different storylines. The Discord is still going at it. So definitely
Some
the
people aren't
top three
happy.
here, I have no qualms at all. I'm pretty sure the top five as well. So with that, we're going to close on out for the night. We're still in our off season for Mondays and Saturdays. So we will be back next Tuesday with Road America, the regular season finale. So it is going to be interesting to see who will get the final two playoff spots. One of them will definitely be earned by points. One maybe with the winner. I don't know. Road America is a lot of different people's forte, some not. So with that, Coyote, congrats on P1, Sauce P2, and Memory P3. And for everyone watching, thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
Coyote!
Peace.
Wait.